You can hear the sound of my voice. This is another episode of the Crypto Horizon, where we bring you the latest news from the crypto space. All right, so today we have important updates for you. Like as you can see on your screen, for instance, Tether to offer USDT in 24,000 ATMs across Brazil. That is for the first news for today. And then we move over to another one from Crypto Potato that says Polkadot creator Gavin Wood resigns as Parity CEO. He resigns as Parity CEO. This is from Crypto Potato. And moving on, we have Bitcoin predictions. Why 55 pros see BTC closing in on 80K by the year 2025. And last but not the least for today, we have Celsius Network defaults on payments to core scientific causing financial unrest. All these and more when we return. All right, so we have Celsius Network defaults on payments to core scientific causing financial unrest. Let's dive in. Let's see what this has for us. It says crypto lender Celsius Network's legal journey has gained another chapter as Bitcoin miner Core Scientific accused the company of refusing to pay its bills since falling off Chapter 11 bankruptcy, according to court papers filed on October 19th. Well, for those that don't know anything about Celsius had the same experience as the four other popular one. Wow, it's crazy how I'm missing the name right now. The classic one that's lost 99% of investors' money, and right now it is going through a difficult situation. So Celsius itself is in a mess, if I should say, and people have lost their money because Celsius came with the idea that you could actually rent they told us well, it is not like a bank, it is different, blah blah blah, but in the end you were basically doing the same thing that you were doing in the bank. Before I forget, I was talking about the Luna coin anyways. So it was telling us the same thing, that well, it's not like the bank, it is different, decentralized, blah 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 blah. And then people had to invest their hard-earned money into this, and at some point things went bad at the beginning of the bear market, and so many investors lost their investments. So right now, whatever Celsius is doing, it makes no sense, for given that this news now of them not paying their this core scientific, this company, is indeed a problem. It is indeed a problem. So it says Core Scientific, which is one of the largest publicly traded crypto companies, claims that the default on payment is threatening its financial stability, already hurt by crypto winter and high energy costs. In the court filing, Celsius alleges that Core Scientific delayed mining rig deployment and supplied them with less power than required under their contract. Celsius is reportedly seeking a court order holding Core in contempt and ordering it to fulfill its obligations. Meanwhile, Core requested a court to compel Celsius to pay past due bills or allow it to serve the contract. All right, so according to bankruptcy court papers filed by Core Scientific, Celsius either needs to adhere to the contract, or Core and Celsius may terminate their relationship before Celsius causes yet another business partner to enter insolvency problems. Celsius is a mess. And if I'm not wrong, Mark Cuban, the famous Mark Cuban from the billionaire Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, has a lot to do with Celsius. I think he kind of like asked people to invest in this because according to him, it was close to perfect. According in his words, it was close to perfect. So, yeah. That is it for this. And then moving on, we have Polkadot creator Gavin Wood resigns as party CEO. All right, so let's dive into this. We all know Polkadot. We have many of us think Polkadot is an amazing project. So here it says Gavin Wood, creator of Polkadot and co-founder of Ethereum, has exited his leadership position from the network's major infrastructure provider, Parity Technologies. However, he will still remain closely involved with the company. Though he will no longer be CEO, Wood will remain Parity's major shareholder and will transition into a new role as chief architect. This sounds actually interesting because sometimes being the CEO, sometimes it's just for glamour, sincerely, because the people doing the work are those people on ground. Maybe the man wants to work; he wants to produce more. He doesn't just want papers, files on his tables. Rather, he wants to be effective. And becoming a chief architect, meaning he is he wants to get his hands dirty. He wants to get his hands dirty. So yes, great idea, great one. All right. So anyways, like he said, if you can see here, he said the role of CEO has never been one which I coveted. Said Wood in a statement about the transition on Friday. I can act at being a CEO well enough for a short while, but it's not where I am going to find eternal happiness. And this is facts, because if you have it in you, you just get to realize that this idea of make so much money and live on a beach is makes no sense. Because if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a provider, if you are active, if you are a creator, you just get to realize it is a lie. We all, as human beings, as creatives, as creators, as architects, if I should say, we do not, or if you identify as one, you get to realize that you do not find yourself doing everything, like hoping one day that you just stop working and just sit down. No, you never stops. It never stops. Anyway, so he said his exit will free up time for him to focus on coding new blockchain and Web3 technologies, including chain integrated social primitives. He also said he will be pointing his focus towards making Polkadot on Web3 more accessible for the general population. Makes a lot of sense. So the new CEO, John Wagner, one of Parity's co-founders, so John Wagner is presently the new CEO. I don't think this information actually helps anybody though. But, and the idea that he is not there anymore, and he's saying, "All right, I'm moving from the high office, I'm leaving the executive position to become, let's say, a manager," tells how much he wants to get things done, how much he wants to see this project succeed. And that is indeed a good news for whomever believes in the blockchain and what it has to offer for us now and in the future. All right, that being said, moving on to another one, which is this one, which says Bitcoin predictions. Why 55 crypto pros see BTC closing in on 80K. Anyways, $80K by 2025. I remember I saw a video. If you check my previous videos, I had mentioned that chances are I will tag it to this video. Chances are that from a video that I watched, actually, chances are that might be able to chances are that the BTC might go up to 90,000. Chances are. And I in that video I tagged another video of a YouTuber who spoke extensively on this, and it made a lot of sense. So yeah, let us dive into this. It says analysts are becoming optimistic on BTC's future. So it says BTC is trading steadily around 19,000 mark. While it's a far cry from its all-time high, the resilience it's showing makes it look more like gold than tech stocks. All right, let's dive into it. So crypto enthusiasts are experts in positivity, at least when it comes to the future of their holdings. That is much evident in the buy the deep and hodl philosophy ones might see all over Twitter when the market's down. And while crypto might be in rough space as of recent months, there's still plenty of BTC faithful making bold predictions for the end of the year and beyond. Well, bold predictions for the end of the year, no. Next year, we're going back to the bull run. Next year, maybe start of next year, mid next year, we do not know. But let's see what happens with Twitter too. Let's see what Elon Musk might do with Twitter. You know, like if he purchases it, like he said, he will purchase it. Let us see how that will affect the markets. So it says the economy, of course, is not working in the favor of the market right now. Rate hikes by the Federal Reserve are driving both existing crypto investors and potential investors away from the space. This is true. Like I said, I've said in previous videos, the market is things are so bad. that you do not get news, any positive news out of it right now, and that is actually disturbing. Anyways, let's jump right into this. So, anyways, it says here, it says Bitcoin predictions signal confidence in midterm rally. The cards are sticking up and up against crypto, and BTC prices are down greatly since the start of the year. But unlike the brunt of other coins, BTC prices have remained surprisingly steady. It seems as though the asset has found its floor while others continue to tumble. It is, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that others will tumble because, I mean, of course, BTC is the king of this market. So that's that being said. It said that averaging the 55 predictions cast by the analysts, BTC is expected to reach a price of 21,344 by the year's close. That's a 2,000 plus gain from the floor it's staying at now. But more interestingly, these analysts expect it to reach a new all-time high in just over 2 years' time. By the end of 2025, these analysts predict an average of price of 79,193 for Bitcoin. That's over 10,000 more than its current all-time high. Is this possible? Yes, because I mean, in 2017, who saw this coming? Whoever thought that it would hit 60,000? Of course, when people say it's going to hit 1 million this year, I feel like that's these are like outlandish claims. It doesn't make any sense at all whatsoever. But if you check the charts and see how the market is moving, it doesn't just move like that. Do you know how much it takes to push the market to $1 million? I mean, literally everybody needs to invest in this, you know, for the market to hit $1 million. So, well, like many say, what do you even use this for? What is Bitcoin? What do you use it for? Always remember that Bitcoin is not a coin; it is a UTXO. For you to know what UTXO is, just go and Google and type UTXO. I understand what the input and the output is. That will actually help you to understand properly what the market, how the market is, what it is about, and more. All right, so moving on to the next one, and the last but not the least for today, it is Tether to offer USDT in 24,000 ATMs across Brazil. Wow, it makes a lot of sense. This is good news for the stable coin, which says it is about to offer 24,000 ATMs across Brazil. I'm sure that I do not understand why they chose Brazil. Are they trying to like test the market, or what is the reason why Brazil? You know, is it because of taxes, or what is the reason? I can't explain right now. Are they trying to create jobs for people? What is happening? But anyways, let's dive into it. So the company behind the largest stablecoin in USDT, is going to start offering the stablecoin in over 24,000 ATMs across Brazil in November. By November 3rd of November of this year, the firm announced. So the difficulties and limitations imposed by inflation and less than inclusive financial system has excluded Brazil, many of Brazil's citizens, from being able to participate in the country's growing economy. Adding Tether's tokens to ATMs across Brazil provides the opportunity to include more people in financial system. All right, I understand what Tether is doing. The idea is to go there and relieve the people, help the poor. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, this is one of the goals of, if you've read a bit about the crypto space and what the blockchain is all about, it is actually more like people saying, hey, look, I want to go against the norm. I want to go out there and do those things, help. Like if Cardano founder said, you know, you could with this space, with the crypto space, you could actually bring people out of poverty in continents like Africa. So makes sense. All right. So in the blog post, Tether cites a study saying as of January 2021, Brazil had 34 million unbanked adults. Okay, so this bringing people in the crypto space is actually, it makes a lot of sense. Really, it makes a lot of sense, and this is actually good news. It's a win for whomever believes in this. According to, say, tech stocks, it is a win. It is a win. All right, so is it? This will bring major changes not only to the payments industry but to the entire Brazilian financial system. Look, here's the thing. If you do not know anything about the blockchain, if you can hear the sound of my voice and you do not know anything about the blockchain, I will advise you to go out there, do courses, read about the chain and understand what is happening. Trust me, because you wouldn't want to wake up in the next 10 years and be like, if only I had known. Do not jump around. Take your time. Take your time, like I said, but make sure you get acquainted with this and understand what it is all about. Well, that being said, I wouldn't want to dive so much into this because you already get the idea rather than reading and reading and reading. It gets boring. All right. So you know what is happening right now in the space. If you listen this far, thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. I'll be glad. I won't stop. This channel is here. Sadly, I hadn't uploaded for a couple of days because of my busy schedule, but I am here. I'm back. And I hope to see you on the next one. Please like and subscribe. Share this with those people you love and help this channel grow, please. I beg you. Have a nice one. I will see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.